Selena Gomez reacts and speaks out about Hailey Bieber drama, and the internet goes crazy. We got to talk about this. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call. Listen, when I say that, because sometimes I see comments like, I don't understand. What do you mean a FaceTime call? Bitch, it's like we're just on the phone talking. We're just talking. We're just hanging out. We're just keeping each other company, honey. You know what I mean? Or we're having a sleepover. You know, sometimes I really love to use my imagination. I could picture us like in what is it? Sleeping bags, but not on the floor, girl. On mattresses, honey. I don't do the floor. But like sleeping bags with beautiful covers and very loose and, you know, oversized pajamas with all of our favorite snacks next to us and our emotional, you know, support bottle and water bottle and, you know, just cozy and just talking. You know what I mean? So that's the whole vibe of this channel. If you are interested in that, make sure to subscribe. So last night, I was in the car. Of course, all of the big things happen when I'm not here at home in the closet. So we were in the car, my husband and I, and oh, by the way, also meet Jerpades. That's the name of my new pimple, Jerpades. Okay, Jerpades is my new pimple. Say hello. So Jerpades, my husband and I, we were in the car and we were on our way to this concert reunion thing of this show that we love called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. When I saw the Selena Gomez post and I was like, damn, you know, so we didn't really get to talk about it too much in the car. And I did have to give you guys an update on how the internet is reacting. So, and Selena Gomez did in fact respond to Hailey Bieber in a now deleted story, because guess what, girl? I asked my husband, who still has Facebook, to see if it's on there, and it's still on there. So this is what Selena wrote. Just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants. Doesn't affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance and intelligence. Be kind. All brands inspire me. There is room for everyone. And hopefully we can all stop. Now listen, I had to ask ChatGPT if they thought that this was shady or what they thought. And this is what ChatGPT said, bitch, because sometimes I just don't know if something... Ooh, ChatGPT came with the receipts. So overall, the message is sweet on the outside, shady in the middle, smartly worded, and look peaceful, but still shady. So number 3, look at this one. It's about relevance, not intelligence. Boom! This is the shade. She's basically saying the only reason this girl is talking is to stay relevant, not because she's smart or meaningful. Ooh, bitch. Also, the all brands inspire me after Hailey Bieber says that, you know, the brands don't inspire her. Need I remind you, Miss Hailey Bieber said, I think there is space for everybody. I don't feel competitive with people that I'm not inspired by. Ooh, and Selena Gomez said, I'm inspired by all the brands. Girl, good way to close doors and good ways to open the doors. Ooh, girl, so at the end of the day, it's the end of the day, honey. Selena Gomez said what she had to say, and Hailey Bieber said what she had to say. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that follow for more tea. Hey, girl. Step by step, best friend. So the first thing is, you know, I have definitely... You know, I definitely saw it. And, you know, the first initial thing was, I could not believe it, girl. I was like, oh, girl, Ripley's Believe It or Not, bitch. Because Selena is not about that life. You know, Selena doesn't really respond to negativity like that. I mean, once in a while, she'll do that, very once in a while. So to see this happening, I was like, oh, shit, you know, you fucking poked the bear long enough. That's it. You poke the bear long enough, and this is what happens, girl, okay? And to be very honest with you guys, I feel like it was about time. I feel like, you know, even though Hailey Bieber in the interview didn't specifically say Selena Gomez, she was asked about it, and how the interview was written, maybe Hailey has nothing to do with it, but as the interview was written, it seemed like she was responding to that. So in my humble opinion, I feel like it was all just a huge setup. So it could make the headlines. And it's so she could be like, but I didn't say anything, but it can come out like she did. Do you know what I mean? It just seemed big coincidences. That's the word, girl. It's just a huge ass fucking coincidence. So when I saw this, I couldn't believe it. My husband, who still has Facebook, said, Sebastian, it's still on her official Facebook. I was like, okay, well, she did say it. Because, when I first did the video, I was like, no, this is all alleged. Like, I don't believe it, because in today's world with AI, honey, like, you just never know, bitch. Like, I've been playing around with AI, honey. And I've become Bella. I've become Bella from Twilight, girl. I am swinging on those trees with Edward up and down, looking like fucking George of the freaking thick jungle, okay, bitch? And he makes me scream, honey. I'm up there swinging. Okay, bitch, don't play with me. But so I was like, okay, this is gonna cause quite the stir if this is real. And when I found out it was real, I was very scared because, the reaction, the haters, they always want to come for Selena Gomez. But best friend, I have been studying the interwebs and people are 1000% on Selena Gomez's side, saying it's about time. In fact, I've read comments where fans are saying, I was really disappointed that she has not, sticking up for herself this whole time. And she finally did. And now, once again, I'm proud of her. And I was like, oh, shit, man. Like, people are waiting for this. So I'm a little confused. And this is where I want to kind of help guide me in this. So in the Wall Street Journal, says there she was asked. Then her publicist came into the frame. Then told her not to say anything about Selena. Then the next line is, I hate being pitted against other people, blah, blah, blah. That's how everything started, okay? Then TMZ does that article that says she did shade. As soon as people saw the Wall Street Journal, people thought the same as TMZ that this was shade, right? I'm not in competition with people who don't inspire me. So was it the wording placement, or really was this an idea to, bring out the headlines? And I have to be honest, I know how the industry works, you guys. I know how it is where when you agree to an interview with any publication, you get questions asked beforehand. Your team gets the questions that they want to ask you, and then the team sends the final draft of what they can and cannot ask you. That is just how it works, okay? So, they also get, in that moment of the interview, right? That is why they kept the publicist came in and tried to stop it, because whatever you say in the interview, it's like, it's gonna go out there, right? So I just feel like either they were like, no, all bets are off, ask whatever you want, or make sure you ask this. You know what I mean? But the Wall Street Journal is supposed to be this very high, very respected thing. So I'm just super fucking confused, because this could have definitely been prevented, but it wasn't. So it just makes me wonder, why wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's a little confusing, but I get it. It doesn't make sense. So anywho, the internet is saying that they're finally on Selena Gomez's side, because there has been just so many, random things that it's never my fault. It's everyone else's fault, but it always ends up being shady, and Selena always ends up being dragged into the headlines with Hailey and Justin. And it's so funny because Justin, girl, he is live streaming almost 24 hours, going from event to event, him and his pants down to his knees, honey. And he doesn't say one damn word about Selena Gomez. And Selena Gomez doesn't say one bad word or even one word about the Biebers. Because when you are too blessed, booked, and busy, you don't have time to think of the negative things that are, are surrounding you. So my thing is it's always whenever Hailey has an interview or Hailey does something, always something comes out. Even if it doesn't come out of her mouth, something always ends up making the headlines. So I'm thinking, is this a ploy for publicity from her team? I'm just asking the question because it's just always the same shit. And it can never get pointed back at her, which is also very weird. You know what I mean? So anywho, it just makes zero sense to me. And I just feel like I'm glad the internet is on Selena Gomez's side. I'm glad that people are finally saying that, I'm glad she stood up. I am a little bit sad she deleted it, but I'm happy she did it. I am happy because you know what, you guys? Sometimes it's just too much. Sometimes, because it's like me too. I'm a very nice person and I don't usually snap very quickly. But if you press the right buttons, honey, I will put on a whole fucking Broadway show, bitch, okay? And give you an encore, ho. Walk you to your car and validate your damn parking ticket. I will give you the whole fucking shebang and give you money for In-N-Out or McDonald's afterwards, ho, okay? Don't play with me, okay? All right. Don't come for me unless I send for you. And I think whenever these people that are really nice and they're just, trying to mind their own business get poked and poked and poked, then when they react, then that's when the tears come. But girl, no tears are going to be shed here, honey, for drama and for problems that, in my opinion, allegedly you created. Biddity bobbity, no. Okay? Anywho, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of the internet being on Selena Gomez's side? And what do you think about this? Do you think it's a big misunderstanding? Or do you think that this was a shady ploy for headlines? Let a bitch know in the comments. Love you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.